So, as you know, Atomy has been in the United States for a while, and primarily it's been expanding among the Korean population. And from now, we're making even a more effort to go into the non-Korean population. And that's what it's all about. So today is actually a boot camp for new presidents of our own company. Now, I know many of you may be new as well. And so you're here to find out first about the company and the products and the quality. And we'll talk about that first. And then we'll talk about how Atomy is also changing the lives of people, not only for their health, but also for their savings, as well as for real income. We want you to be very energetic tonight. And hopefully you've also had a chance to try a probiotic or take a hemohine, so we can be very strong together. Okay, so here we go. The purpose of tonight's meeting is to join together to share the vision and to equip and encourage each other to enjoy Atomy, the products, but also the business system and how we can succeed together for our life and our income success. So that's why we're here today. All are welcome. As you know, you have to be 18 years or older to be a member, a consumer member of Atomy. And it's free membership. For those of you who are new, just want to emphasize that it's free membership and there's no cost to do business. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to share a bit about why Atomy. We're going to have a product testimonial from a member. So here we go. This meeting, as you know, the contents and the networking and the connections that we have today are really a big part of the system and the formula for your success. So these are all tools. They're free tools. One of the things about Atomy is this type of thing, education, website, all that is for you. It's a way for your success. So why Atomy compared to other ways to be healthy and other ways to enjoy great products? Mr. Hangil Park is the CEO of Atomy. He created the company with two big goals. His vision is, one, to be the #1 supplier of everyday necessary goods in the world. Mr. Park is a revolutionary person in the retail distribution business. He is changing the way that people are going to purchase their everyday goods, and that's his big goal. So we're starting from a room of maybe 20 here, and we're following the footsteps of many Koreans that have already opened the US market. And in Korea, they started in a room of 8 people, and they grew the company already very significantly. The second goal that Mr. Park has is to have the largest number of large, high-income earners in Atomy. He really wants everybody to be successful, and you'll hear about how he's done this and how we all have that opportunity. Very equal opportunity. This is a revolutionary economic model, business model, that we can all join. We can join as a member, and then we can also join to have income. Mr. Park has great experience that he's brought to design this business. First of all, he was in the auto parts industry, which is a very competitive industry. As you know, quality, high quality, and low cost are very, very critical for success in that industry, and he brings that know-how. Secondly, he has great experience in network marketing, and he was the leader of the President's Club of the Network Marketing Association in Korea. So he knows everything about every possible network marketing system, but he wants to reinvent that with high integrity and that many people can win and really enjoy products, but also can have great income from this. He also was a pioneer in creating the internet shopping, what's called e-commerce. And he was at the forefront of that over 13 years ago, okay? And that's a big part of the Atomy online shopping mall that makes it possible for us, the consumers, to order our own materials and our goods and receive them right to our house, okay? So he brings that as well. And he started Atomy in 2006, almost 7 years ago. So the company has a very strong history, which is one of the things we should always look for. His company motto is the rule of absolute success, growth, and survival. This is one statement that is so important. Mr. Park has been in business for many years, and he's seen the ups and downs of the economy and business. So he and his team of leadership are managing the company to be very financially sound. One of the things every company has to do is manage their finances. And also the way that he's structured the company, which you'll hear about in a minute, so that the company will last forever, that we can rely on the company to be there because the mathematics are very sound. Probably most importantly is Mr. Park's philosophy of spreading love throughout the neighborhood. He wants us to draw on our humility, our spirit, and our mind to have the positive attitude to grow our business. But most of all, he wants to deliver these products and introduce them to people who have health issues or who are on a tight budget and they want to save money. And that's his mission, that we can bring products that can help heal people, help them be healthier, and really live a very good, balanced life in their physical being, and financially, and in their spirit. So that's the philosophy that we have to learn. It's more than a company, it's more than income. It's really about helping anyone we know and even people we don't yet know to really take advantage of the products and the company's opportunities. So what is Atomy? In summary, the company is a wellness and beauty company through a direct online shopping mall site. The products offered are high-tech, functional, eco-friendly, and patented, based on herbal medicine, but high-tech herbal medicine you'll hear about in a moment. But then in 2009, they transformed the method to be an MLM binary system, and I'll explain that in a minute for you. But a new kind of binary system. In 2010, just about 3 years ago, they entered the US market. And as I mentioned, they started with the Korean expatriates that are here from Korea. And they had first a distribution center in Washington State, and then just this past summer, they opened a distribution center here in New Jersey. So instead of waiting about 8 days, 8 to 10 days, we now have delivery in about 2 days, 2 or 3 days, which is really helpful. Can I hear it for that? Yes, we are so thankful. So we thank the folks in Seattle for setting that up and for headquarters in South Korea for enabling that. Thank you very much. The company is very financially healthful. Right now they have no debt. They have textbook operations. They've been investigated, as is normal for companies in any country, that the government investigates their business practices and their accounting systems, and they were found to be a very, very reliable and clean company. And again, that's so important because we want the company to be strong so we can grow healthy financially. The company is already having 5 branch locations. So we have South Korea, Japan, Canada, the United States, and Taiwan, which is the recent addition. And the company is ready to support branches in other countries. Already, Atomy is delivering to 36 countries. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? Yes. And the company is ready to support expansion in many other countries. So if your ethnic roots are in another country, you have family there, you can immediately have a global business by joining Atomy. And that's the dream, to help the consumers understand how great these products are and help people who do want to earn a very good living from this. And then they can introduce this to their family members across the country and across the world. There's an amazing opportunity to go global. And not many people can do that without cash, right? There's already over 2 million members of Atomy. This is very desirable for any kind of company. And so most of these people are from Korea because that's where everything started. So probably about 4% of the Korean population of 50 million have signed up. And probably at least half of them are already active purchasers, okay? That's a very small percentage of the Korean market. we have the same opportunity to have, right, in America? Right, Randy? Yeah, we can grow this thing. You know, I missed a couple of opportunities in my life. I took a programming class in college, and my graduate teaching guy joined Microsoft as the number 25 employee. And today he has a lot of money. He's a part owner of the Seattle Mariners. For some reason, I wasn't asked to, or I didn't ask to go to Seattle at that time. So I missed that one, right? And maybe you guys did too. Or Facebook, you've heard about that. I didn't have a chance to join that one, okay? But we all in this room, and everybody we know, has the chance, the chance of a lifetime. It only comes once or twice in a lifetime to join Atomy at the beginning. And that's the kind of opportunity you have here today. So Atomy is the global distribution hub. They have the exclusive global distribution rights throughout the world. That means a lot. And that's forever. Okay? There's no limitation on that. As you know, if you've seen the Atomy USA site, the company is structured so that we are the sales force, but we don't really sell, we really share. The company has the online internet shopping mall. They're ahead of the curve, right? Many companies have what they call the front end, you know, the brochure of products. But Atomy already has a built-in e-commerce and fulfillment through the warehouse system, so a complete business system. So that's very advantageous. They also offer IPTV so that you can self-educate. And actually today we're recording this because other people who could not attend today will take advantage of programs like these. Can we hear? Isn't that great? We want to thank the folks from South Korea and headquarters for sending over these fine gentlemen to film us today. Can we hear a big applause for that? Woo! Thank you, Mr. Park and everybody. This is, again, the beginning of a new era in the US market for Atomy, right? So those kind of programs and videos and self-education are going to be more and more populated on the website. The company also does all the accounting and managing. And the Atomy USA is 100% subsidiary of Atomy Korea. So we can be confident that there's very tight structure there. The production, majority of the production, all goes through Kolmar B&H, which is a joint venture company. The first partner in the joint venture is the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute with the nickname KERI. It's a government agency of the Korean government, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a moment. The second partner is Kolmar Korea. Kolmar Korea currently has about 79% of the ownership of the joint venture, and KERI has just about 20% ownership. Now, Kolmar Korea is the licensee of a 90-year-old US company called Kolmar USA. They have great history. And from what I understand, once they found the technology and the products that KERI was developing, they jumped at the opportunity to become a joint venture partner and to invest money into this venture. Now, they've been around 90 years, and what they are is a contract manufacturer or an OEM. What that means is that the big brands often don't manufacture their own products. They outsource it to companies like Kolmar. So they know everything about the chemical formulations and the production, everything like that. So once they saw the new type of product that are herbal-based that were being brought out, they jumped at the opportunity to be a joint venture partner. So not more than 90 years history of Kolmar. The Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, it's been around for more than 50 years, and they're involved with producing the power that's driven the Korean economy. Okay? About 30% of the Korean power is from nuclear industry. And it's going up to almost 40% soon. But they're very advanced. Okay? I ran into KERI about 30 years ago. My first job, I was involved in the nuclear business, and I was selling American software to plants in Japan and Korea to help their scheduling and their maintenance. And so They even took a leadership role at least that far away, from at least 30 years ago that I know of personally. These days, from what I understand, Kerry is also consulting with the U.S. nuclear industry to help them, because the U.S. industry has not built a new power plant in many years. So they're at the forefront of the world. They're also at the forefront of all kinds of technology development, and they have a great reputation throughout the world in the IAEA, which is the International Atomic Energy Association. And so they have a great reputation. And what they decided probably about 10 years ago was they wanted to give back all their know-how, all their great development to the world, not just for nuclear power within Korea, but to develop new products. They know about the human body because they have to protect their scientists from radiation. They know about biology. They know about cancer. They know many things, and they have many scientists, and they wanted to give back to the world. Kolmar specializes in R&D and OEM manufacturing, as I mentioned. They have 8 locations throughout the world, and so they're producing, as I say, many, many cosmetic and pharmaceutical products. So they know that industry. They were started near Milwaukee, but now their main location is up in New York, in Port Jarvis. But they have extensive technology capabilities, which is why they license throughout the world. Kolmar Korea, led by President CEO Yoon, they have laboratories and production facilities. So as you can see, they have laboratories for cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, oriental medicine. They have great capabilities, and they have many production facilities. Someday, we'll all, at whatever point, we may be together or on different trips. As we succeed with Atomy, we'll be going over to Korea, and we'll be meeting the gentlemen and seeing the facilities, because we are Atomy. Is that right? Yes. This is our company, and we can be proud of the production, quality, and the capabilities. We are Atomy. So what kind of products does Atomy distribute? We have 5 major categories of products. Okay? The first one is healthcare, skincare, personal care, home care, and food. These are the major categories right now, but as I say, we'll be growing these product lines. And we also have multi-packs, which are combinations of different products. So these are the top 5 categories. The unique value proposition, or why a person would want to use Atomy products, is really impressive. You know, I've been around business. My background is business consulting. For 30 years, I've evaluated many products and many companies, and I was so impressed by Atomy and Kolmar and Kerry to see how their business model is so competitive, how their products are so competitive. And why is that? They're going for offering mastige, which is a combination of the mass market with prestige products. That means absolute quality, high quality products that are the same or better than the top brands of the top department stores. We're competing on quality with the best of the best, and we're winning. Can I hear an uh-huh? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Okay. The second part of the value proposition is the absolute low price. We are offering the price that's the same or lower than the big box stores. You know what the big box stores are. Yeah? Some of them begin with a C. Some of them begin with a W. Some of them begin with a T. Our products are the same or better, lower price than those products. I've done comparisons. I'm sure you have all done that as well. And I have seen that several products that I've checked already are at least about 10% lower in price, but the quality is the same or better than the top brands. Wonderful. Wonderful, right? The products have high technology and patents, and they're based on proprietary know-how. So the products are good. There's ongoing development in each category, and there's a plan to roll out many new products on a regular basis. So some of the new products that have come out and are coming out, we have organic sugar, okay, which is produced without chemicals and which is said to be more nutritious than honey. Can you imagine that? What is one of the biggest causes of health problems in America is obesity. What is the problem with obesity? It starts with food. What is the problem with many of the foods have a lot of sugar, right? And even the mayor in the big city across the water has tried to limit the volume that people drink of these sugar-based drinks because it's one of the worst causes, root causes of health problems. Well, with our organic sugar, can you imagine that we can just share that with people, that their health can be better, that they may not have the preconditions to many diseases? Isn't that a wonderful thing? Can I hear an oh yeah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can be proud of that. We can be proud of that. We can help the nutritional quality of people's everyday lives. Organic coffee. Wait till next weekend. Come to the 2-day Success Academy. We may hear something interesting. Okay? Can I get a know-how? Uh-huh. All right. Mass Pack, a new product is coming out in the skincare line. One after the other. So with Atomy, we are going to find so much improvement in our quality of daily life. We already, I already used the shampoo and the skincare and the toothpaste, the propolis toothpaste, as you saw the commercial earlier, right? I mean, this stuff is great. We're feeling healthy. And every day we're finding that more of the things in our cabinets are going to be available through Atomy. No one else can say that. Very high quality, very low price. A great opportunity. And the company intends, on a case-by-case basis, to look for local products in local markets, meaning the United States and wherever they are, that can meet the quality and the price standards, okay, of Atomy, so that it's not going to be just production in the long run from Korea. We have to supply these markets. I don't know if you understand or have followed international trade, but what happens typically is whenever you go into a new country, you start by selling that product, which is what happened when one of our upline came from Korea to the New Jersey, New York area and started to bring the product into the USA. And then after the sales comes the warehouses, the distribution. And then as the market grows based on our energy and our success, it's natural. We're going to have to expand. That's right. Is that right? There you go. All right. Let's hear it for Atomy. We are the pioneers entering this market. And actually, we're bringing back Colmar technology as well. And they're a big partner. So this is a U.S.-South Korea partnership here. And as you all know, U.S. and South Korea have been partners in many fields, right? And we enjoy many high-quality products from Korea. So how do we do it? Quality products, same or better than top brands at the best department stores. How do we do it? The product performance. Try it, you'll like it. Experience it, okay? Can I hear it? That's all we have to tell people. Try it, you'll like it. Patents. Company has many patents. That gives a competitive advantage. No one else can make it. We have good lawyers. We can protect that. Okay, we have patents. Proprietary know-how. How do you make the products? R&D leadership. We have Kerry. We have Colmar, the joint venture. And other partners are now coming to the door of Atomy saying, please, please, take our products. Please, come on, help us. Let us sell to your members, your Atomy family. And awards, global and national awards on the products in Italy and Korea and many places, case by case, sometimes going up against products that are 10 or 20 times more in price and winning, like our Essence, which won in Korea, and our cosmetics that have won awards in Italy for some of the functionality of the products. This is great success. How about the absolute low price? How are we doing that? Come on now. I'm going to tell you. The company has a policy to pass on operation savings. This is unique, okay? This is a generous, loving company, right? Any other company in the world, what do? They make more profit. Who do they give that to? Their pockets and their shareholders. Well, in this case, we are the team. The profit sharing comes to us because we are the front line, okay? So the cost savings are being passed on. We also have a very low overhead of people in headquarters. Everything is automated. And then we have warehouses, right? And we're the sales force. And people order anytime they want, any time of day online, okay? We have the direct sales force. We have the online shopping mall. We have what's called low working capital costs. That means that when people order something, they pay for it. So we don't have to ship it and wait for their money. Okay, that's a very strong management of cash. Okay, so that's very strong. We have what's called lean production in economies, economies of scale. What that means is like the auto industry or the IT industry or the semiconductor industry, you try to continuously push the price down by being very efficient the way you manufacture things and always cost down, cost down. But the difference is with other companies, as we said, those savings, those profits get passed on to shareholders. But in this business system, the savings get passed on in the profit sharing. Okay, it's a new model, it's a new day, it's a new economy. Can I hear, oh yeah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This for the people. How many people know out there it's tough in the economy for people to get jobs to live if they don't work 2 or 3 jobs a day? Have we heard about that? We've got 30 million people that are underemployed or not employed. The Congress 2 days ago tried to cut 4 million people from the food stamps programs. Most of them are working people, okay? There's no one out there to solve our problems, but we have an Atomy solution to our life, to our income requirements, to our family and friends, to people out there that are looking, struggling to find work and income. This is very quality products, high integrity for a company, and we're helping people's lives, their health and their finances, and in the end, a balanced life, helping their spirit. Now, I said at the beginning, Atomy offers free membership. This makes it very easy for consumers to on-ramp, or what I call easy on-ramp, trying it, trying Atomy. Buy a $7 tube of toothpaste, or if you buy 4, or if you buy 5, it's $5, and if you buy 25, it's $3.50, okay? That's a very easy decision for anybody who wants to save money, okay? Now, there's no registration fee with Atomy, and this is for those who are looking at other types of these kind of marketing programs. There's no registration fee, there's no monthly fee and no annual fee, there's no website usage fee, you do not have to purchase products to register, you do not have to purchase products every month, there's no automatic ordering, or what other people do is they auto ship. These other companies auto ship. You cannot stop them from sending you things, and you have to put them in your attic. Not with Atomy, okay? You're always, as a member, in control of everything you order and everything that is shipped on your what? Your free My Office page. Complete member control. Can I have an oh yeah? Oh yeah, complete control. No fees, no expense. I'm serious, okay? You do not have to have minimum order quantities. You decide if you want 1, 2, 3, or 4. You do not have to sell products. Just use them for yourself. Share them with your family. It's up to you. Freedom. Freedom to order, freedom to save money, freedom to make income. All right? There's unlimited savings. You can order, the more you order, just what you consume, and you save on everything. Okay? There's one member ID number for the whole world. That means if I want to do business in my home, well, in Italy, in Ireland, in Korea, as I say, I have automatically a global business. In some other companies, you have to create a new account and start from scratch. Can I hear an oh yeah? Oh yeah. Atomy is the way. Atomy is the way. One thing is you have to be 18 years of old, 18 years of age or older, okay? So you just have to wait till you're 18, okay? You can learn before you're 18, so get the kids ready, but you have to be 18 years of older. And there's one thing, I'm sorry. You have to buy at least one product a year. I'm sorry, but there's maybe $9 or $20. okay, of something that you're going to use anyway and buy and pay twice as much at the big box stores? Is that too much of a pain for you to stay a member? No. Atomy is the way. Can I hear it? Atomy is the way. All right. So it's not about selling with Atomy. It's not about selling. It's about sharing. Sharing, and I want to say caring. Because what we do is listen to people who have a need. Well, maybe they can try a little Hemoheme. When I see somebody that has serious skin problem, they've tried everything, the doctor can't help them. They're giving them medicines that have side effects. I can share with them. Calming care, right? I can share and care, right? So Atomy is sharing and caring. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing that you can replace some of the things you're using and get a solution and more healthy, right? Right? That's right. So what are some of these products? I want to highlight first Hemoheme. How many of us use Hemoheme? Can I hear an oh yeah? Oh yeah. Hemoheme. Hemoheme. All right? So for those of you who are new to Hemoheme, this is 3 primary herbs, okay? Special herbs that are actually grown in Korea. The leading one is complex angelica extract, okay? It's a natural, herbal, functional food to strengthen the immune system's natural functioning to fight various chronic diseases, to increase stamina, as well as to improve general health for everyday people. Okay? So it has functions that stimulate NK cells, which are related to fighting things like cancer or other things that attack your immune system. Okay? It generates cytosines, stimulates immunocytes, and strengthens the immune system in general. What you need to know is that it makes your blood produce more red blood cells, more white blood cells. It gives you strength. It gives you stamina. Okay? It's been tested in national cancer hospitals, and it's helped people avoid side effects from chemotherapy, from radiotherapy. Okay? And you're going to hear a little testimony today from another gentleman, okay? It's the first Korean FDA-approved functional supplement assisting functions of the immune system. And listen to this, folks. From a technology side, it's FDA-approved in the USA and South Korea, and it has patents in 6 countries, okay? This is a unique product that no one can buy anywhere else, okay? And the big thing is that it represents some of the key technology of Atomy and how we got into this business. But the main thing is, the reason this was invented was that Kerry wanted to, 1, protect its workers from harmful effects of radiation, and 2, it wanted to share this with the world, okay? This is one very concrete way that Kerry could share their technology and their solutions with the whole world and help to improve the world. And I think that deserves a thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you. There's big power behind this technology, okay? There's Dr. Byun, okay? I told someone, one of my downliners, new downliners about this, and you know how Americans are, right at the place they're Googling. And I'll tell you, all you have to do is Google Dr. Byun, and you'll see everything come up with him. He is an expert. He's recognized as one of the top 100 scientists in the world. He's an expert for developing the space food for the International Space Station. There's only 3 countries who have scientists that can do that: the United States, Russia, and yes, South Korea. And Dr. Byun is the one who did this. So space food means, it doesn't just mean space food, it means he understands human biology, right? And food science, which is a core part of the technology for Hemoheme and other food products that will be coming out. He has food engineering science background and expertise, radiation technology, so he understands how that affects the human body. He's came up with the idea of applying this technology, I'll mention it, to the skincare line, because by using some of the same technology that was used for Hemoheme, I'll tell you about it in a minute, so hold on. Hold on, okay? We can't get ahead of ourselves. I know are we excited today? Are we excited? Are we happy? Okay. But as I say, you can just put his name in, Dr. Byun, and you'll find it. All the information you want. There's Dr. Jang, who was the previous deputy minister of Kerry, and he was responsible for shaping the joint venture. They wanted to bring it commercial. He is retired now. And Dr. Cho, who led the hemoheme development on a regular basis. And I know that Terry-san and others in this room have met many of these people during their visits to Korea. So these are real folks that have been involved with developing this great product. There are 15 other scientists that were involved in this, so a lot of power, as I say, behind it. And you know, some people who don't know about South Korea because they have an old view or they don't understand what's happened in Korea in the last many years. But as you know, Korea's been around for 4,000 years, okay? It's been a very leading country in most of those eras. And today, Korean 15-year-olds are the #1 testing in science, math, and reading. So you can understand why the economy is so strong and why the scientists are so strong. And it's great to have great partners as an American with the South Korean people who are scientists and everybody in this room. So again, let's keep this partnership going. So there are three core technologies for Atomy. I'll just mention them very briefly because you have to understand that this is not just about selling products. These products work very differently from anything that's out there in the market. And when you try them, you can tell right away. Whether it's the toothpaste, the moisturizer, whatever it is that you're trying, you can feel the effect. You don't have to convince anybody. Is that right? Can I hear an oh yeah? That's right. People can tell right away. They can feel it. They can smell it. These products are very fresh. They're very natural. Okay? Okay. The typical process for producing a product with herbs, they start with the very raw herbs. And then what they do for thousands of years is dry those herbs as the next step. And anybody that has used any kind of Chinese or Korean or any Oriental herbs, they know that that's the process. And then they produce a liquid state that tends to be dark. And oftentimes they'll use a chemical to get to this stage. Now, what's different about Kerry's technology is that they do several things very different. In fact, they don't have to do as many steps. They go from herbs, and they do not need to dry. Now, when you dry, you lose nutrients. They don't do that, okay? They bring us right to the liquid state of C, okay? And then they go to a next step, and that's the unique radiation technology that they have to refine and purify the ingredients. So it becomes a very light color. The color goes away, odors go away, and toxins or impurities go away. Okay, this is revolutionary. Why? Any herb or vegetable can have toxins in there. Okay? Not hemoheme and not our herbal skincare-based products. They don't have the toxins. All right? That's revolutionary. And it's patented. So no one else can do that. Right? Secondly, they take away odors. So they're able to use herbs that have many beneficial products, but that people wouldn't want to put on their face if they can smell those ugly mushroom smells and different things, you know? People don't want that. So they take that odor away. Now they take the color away too to make it neutral. That's revolutionary for the skincare products. Why? Because if it has brown pigment that varies in color every time, they cannot control the color of the cosmetics and the skincare products. So the other companies, for example, Dr. Bune was somewhere in Europe and he saw this other product by a big pharmaceutical company that begins with an S. And he said, you know what? He took it and he found that, I think it was aloe vera, was it aloe vera? And he found that it had 0.003, very small percentage of actual aloe vera in the product, because if they put any more, it would become brown. And who would want to put brown on their face, different color browns? Not because your face is white or brown, but that you can control the colors, okay? So they took the color out, so now you can control how much you want. And because they took the color out, they can put in 500 times more beneficial ingredients. Can I hear an oh yeah? Oh yeah. So what that means is that you're getting the beneficial product 500 times more into your skin, okay? That, again, is revolutionary. Those are two big implications that allow them to both, one, produce the hemoheme, but secondly, they can put high amounts of these beneficial ingredients in skincare, which is why they function so well. And there are other reasons too. A second big technology area is the Korean medical aging biotechnology. So this has to do with the Oriental herbal medicine and biotechnology. So they have a number of herbs that supply nutrition, natural amino acids instead of chemical-based amino acids, which are things that are very good for your skin, okay, but they're natural. They're able to do glutinous brown rice and folineous linteous. So these first three ingredients, they're able to use these, and they're able to develop natural compositions together that have even more beneficial properties. Okay? You can find out about all this on the website. So my role here is not to educate you on every detail, but just to give you a sense of how great this technology is and how revolutionary it is. But what you should know is that they do have a patent based on this biotechnology that allows them to have linteous rice extract. It's an international patent. And the skincare line is based on fermented rice water. Okay? Most chemical lines are primarily based on chemicals and oils, which are not healthy. But the skincare line of Atomy is based on fermented rice water. Okay? That's a huge difference, and everybody can feel the difference. Anybody who uses cosmetics or skincare products already, they just have to touch it and smell it, and they know right away. Again, we share, we don't have to sell. The third major area of technology is the nanocapsule technology of Kolmar, Korea. Typically, the space between your pores is 100 to 200 nanometers, okay? And other so-called nanoparticle cosmetics are typically 200 to 300. That means 2 times larger than the size of your pore. So if you buy these other products that are much more expensive, that have very small quantities of ingredients, that sit on your outer skin, and when you perspire, they go away, bad deal. Right? But with Atomy, our nanoparticles are 30 to 50 nanometers, so they're a third the size of the pore. They can go inside the pore, down to the 5th level, be very functional, and have a beneficial effect all day. Plus, they have time-release technology. So, one quick example, if you've used the moisturizer, which is called the milk lotion, okay, which gives natural moisture to your face. It acts like a cactus, brings the water in from the air. All day you have a lot of moisture. That's part of these technologies. Enough said about the technology. Well, they also win prizes in Italy, of course. So lots of prizes, and you can find those yourself. Let's hear from one of our fellow members about his experience with the Atomy product. So I'd like to right now just introduce Mr. John Lewis. If you could come up and share his personal testimony as a consumer of Hemoheme. John?
Thank you for that warm welcome. We can hear about Hemoheme and how great it is in the technology, but each and every one of us, our own personal feeling after taking that is the most powerful feeling, and I'm going to tell you why. I got in Atomy about 1 year and 4 months ago. And I started taking the Hemoheme. My wife's Korean. She brought it home. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. And I tried it, and I felt better. Aches and pains I had in my legs and pains in my head went away. I thought, wow, this is a great product. And I started to recommend it to other people. I recommended Hemoheme to people with all different kinds of ailments and had very good luck with it. But your personal testimony, what it does for you, is the most powerful thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John, for sharing that with us. We do appreciate it, and we will have many more testimonies in the months ahead because we're going to have a lot of one-day seminars, and I'll be reaching out to a number of you for your experiences, and we'll have other times to share. So what I'd like to do right now, if you would go along with me, I know in the future also we're going to have a number of speakers up here, but allow me today to just continue for us, just to tell you now, transitioning into the business side of things.